So, hi YouTube, it happened. I've been waiting all summer for it, and finally, one night, it happened. And I'm not talking about my virginity, but I am talking about, of course, Beyonce's Heat, the Mrs. Carter Show World Tour Limited Edition Eau de Parfum. And I was at work and I was walking past. First off, I was on break. Company disclaimer, I was on break, okay? This was not on the clock, me not working or twerking or whatever. But yeah, um, I was on break and I was walking past the fragrances, right? And I see this little box and I see Beyonce and I'm like, oh! I did the gay gasp and everything. Normally, I'm pretty cool at work, very hi, how are you today? Are you finding everything alright? No, I just went, oh my god, Beyonce, I need it now, let's go. I ran like hell. Ooh, it was a mess. It was a mess. And I don't even know why, because everybody was like, what the hell? Like, calm down, this is, like, not that serious. Yes, it was that serious. Yes, it was, thank you. Thank you. And so I grabbed it, and then I looked at the price. The price. Well, first off, let me take a quarter, and I'm gonna go parallel park my excitement for a minute. The price when I went to go see Beyonce was like $59 or $65, and I was like, yeah, no thank you. But it was $9.99 at TJ Maxx, y'all. 9 to the damn 9. Like, less than $10. And then I used my discount, of course, and I got my discount off of it, and I was just like, this is meant to be. This is freaking meant to be. So, of course, I'm going to get into the fragrance now, and this is compared to the original Heat box. It is so beyond similar, of course, what else can you expect? It's supposed to be a flanker of Heat. So yeah. Oh, and then the top if I didn't show you. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, that would be so cute. Look, you could be like, you're my BB. Can you tell I'm single? I'm single. Newly single. So, we're gonna open the fragrance. That sounded shady as hell. I'm happy. I'm happy. Hi. So, this is what the bottle looks like. It's very reminiscent of Heat Rush, with, all of the heats really with the two-toned. And it's kind of like a Golden Boss Beyonce. It just says Heat, not Heat. Well, of course, Beyonce couldn't beat Heat, the Mrs. Carter Show World Tour Limited Edition Eau de Parfum right on there. Heat. So, and once again, this is a 3.4 ounce. The bottle is the same, basic glass, with this little thing. I don't know if y'all's were like this. I don't know if, like, this is a factory problem where, like, the little sweatshop worker forgot to break off the last piece of glass. I don't know what happened. And the thing I hate about all of Beyonce's Heat fragrances bottles are this little squeaky plastic thing. And it's like, you couldn't spend the extra 10 cents in Hong Kong. Like, how much is glass in China that you couldn't just top it off? Especially if you're selling it for $65. That's just shady, Cody and whoever else put together this fragrance packaging. That's just shady as hell. Now, the fragrance itself, it smells like Victoria's Secret Bombshell or Bombshell Summer Edition. My iPad is just, like, going off. Like, chill, Apple. Chill. Okay. Yeah, it smells like that fragrance, the body spray from Victoria's Secret, the Bombshell one, which is very fruity, it's very feminine, it's very fresh. It smells like fresh fruit and beautiful, like the drink Sex on the Beach. Just very, not tropical, because y'all just thought of pineapples and sex and just hotness, and no. This is more of like a fun, young, teenage scent. It doesn't smell grown at all. It doesn't smell sensual. It doesn't smell seductive. It smells flirty. It's definitely within that teenage, hi, oh my god, type of fragrance. And, you know, for $10, I'm not mad at it. This is a $10 fragrance, and it really hurts to say that. It smells good, but it smells like a body spray. So just because it smells good doesn't mean that it's fantastic. Beehive, it's like, you can go to Walmart and get a $3 fragrance on sale, and it smells good too. The longevity of this is on par with a body spray, 2 to 3 hours. For $65, that's a hot mess. That's the wreck of the Hesperus, and ain't nobody got time for that, and all types of other appropriating black culture euphemisms and sayings, and it just ain't good. But I definitely wanted to get this more so because it was a souvenir, which is why, a lot of fans bought it, of course. You go to the concert and you wanted to take something home. And I don't really wear t-shirts too often, so I wanted to get something that, of course, reflected my interest in, day-to-day life. And that was, of course, the fragrance. So the fragrance idea, the concept behind it for the tour was phenomenal because I loved it and I got so excited for it. Excuse me, and I'm still very excited that I got it, especially for $10. $10. It's great. I definitely recommend that you pick this up at your local TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. Home Goods don't sell fragrances. I just lied to y'all. Or Ross, or I don't know if this will show up in Walmart. Probably not, but just definitely check it out. Don't spend the full price of it because that's crazy. It's a really fun, fresh summer fragrance, or something that you can wear in the winter, if you, want to reminisce of it. I definitely wear it, because if I had to put my day, which included waiting 11 hours in hot 100-degree weather, in DC humidity, and, going to Chipotle for the first time, making new friends in line, being the 7th person in line, to dash towards the stage when the doors opened that evening. If I had to put that excitement and that freshness and that fun into a bottle, this is definitely something similar to how that would smell. And I probably just went OC with that, but it smells really good because it makes me happy. This is definitely a happy fragrance, and if that's what Beyonce intended to do when creating this fragrance, then she definitely succeeded. To spray it, just so you all don't think that I'm being biased or reading off of notes or whatever, I'm gonna spray it and I'm gonna tell you what I think. Citrusy. Not too much floral. Like I said, it smells like, a burst. It's definitely that burst of fresh fruits and, on an island. Think of Standing on the Sun. This should have been called Standing on the Sun, Beyonce. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, B. Okay? So when you're on Tumblr and while you're surfing YouTube while uploading pictures on Tumblr of you and Blue Ivy, I'm watching you. We on the same page. You should have called this Standing on the Sun instead of Heat, because there's nothing hot about this. This is fresh and refreshing, and oh well then hello, Standing on the Sun. I'm so silly. But you know what? I'm gonna change that, Beyonce. No, Beyonce, don't click off, okay? And y'all don't click off either. If she wanted to call it Heat, she could have still called it Standing on the Sun. And then she could have used that same footage from the H&M campaign for this, because it totally goes hand in hand. It's the beach. It's the same freaking colors as the bathing suit cover-up she's wearing in the video, Beyonce. Why did you not think about this? Girl, you need to call me. We will talk about this. It's gonna be okay. Because, see, when you don't think outside of the box, what happens? Your perfume ends up at TJ Maxx. Which is fine for people like me, but if you want to sell it, I think this, if it had longer longevity and it was called, it could have even been called Mrs. Carter. Or it could have been called Standing on the Sun. If it had, some originality, this could have definitely been a long-standing fragrance at Macy's. Because it is pleasant. It is fun. And I'm not going to get into the whole demographic thing and get all businessy on y'all, but it's good for what it is. I'm excited that I finally got it, and I'm excited that I got to do another YouTube review. Um, so thank you all for subscribing and watching. Just a few things I want to touch on. I'm so mad at myself that I always do, or end up doing, because I never really plan it, YouTube videos when I'm doing laundry. Like, I have curtains, and in the last video I didn't have curtains either, so I put up this blanket thing just so it wouldn't look all ratchet, and even on the other side of the window is the attic. So the actual window of the house all the way at the end is really pretty, and it has beautiful curtains. But here is just the end of, like, my apartment or room or whatever. Um, so, I was just like, let me throw something up so you all don't see a window or glass. But I'm looking at the wrinkles, and my OCD Asian part of me is like, no, take it down. And I'm doing my comforters, and y'all are probably like, what is this, like, broke-ass Filipino boy doing, making YouTube videos on a bare-ass bed with no freaking curtains? It's a mess. It's the wreck of the Hesperus. I'm so sorry. It's just, it's... So yeah, another thing I want to say is to the people that do comment on my videos, that do watch them, my subscribers that have been with me since like 2006, or like, to 2 days ago or a week ago, thank you. Even though there's not like a magnitude of you, I'm so grateful that somebody else like gets excited about Beyonce perfumes, or my day-to-day life or something like that. It's just really cool. So I do want to do a little announcement. I'm very excited. I'm in the process of getting a high quality camera, because I'm filming this on my iMac now, which is why I'm always in the same position, because the iMac is a desktop for those of you that aren't Apple fans, and it's very stationary. I'm working on getting a camera, and I'm going to take you through my day-to-day life. And I'm very excited because it's going to push me to do new things, and it's basically going to be a vlog. I'm not sure if it's going to be daily, because that's a bit OC, and my life isn't that exciting that you have to be with me, like, every single day, but it's definitely going to be way more, like, multiple times a week, and I'm going to be traveling across the country, and I'm going to be, doing all types of, like, fun things that I've always wanted to do, that I've waited to do, because now I get to share it with the world, and I get to bring all of you with me. And I'm so excited about that, like, I genuinely am. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. And I'm so excited to start this new chapter in my life. And, some of you are my friends. Some of you I do talk to, through the messages on YouTube, or, I do watch your videos. So thank you guys so much for supporting me, and I am so excited for what's about to come. So leave a comment below if there's any fragrances you'd like to personally see me review, or if there's any exciting things that you'd want to see me do when I start my vlogs. So yes, thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bam! Bye!